Ocklawaha Boy Rocks here with another Thunderegg. It's a rough I bought off of eBay, as I do a lot of things. I'm afraid this one might turn out to be another dud. A Thunderegg might be being generous calling it that, but there's definitely some agate. Let's take a look at it. So this is supposedly from Del Norte. I believe that's in Colorado. It was advertised as a plume Thunderegg. I'm going to be really surprised if there's any plume in here, but at least there is a little bit of agate. And some of these surfaces look like they could have been Thunderegg, and that maybe this was just really poorly retrieved. See there, that you could extrapolate that out and think, yeah, maybe that was a bit of Thunderegg, big Thunderegg that was just busted out really poorly. So I'm going to clamp this in the saw. I'm going to try and get a cut right along here that'll then come out through this bottom area where there's some agate and see what I can get. Okay, so we are sort of clamped in the saw. The bottom end of that is so thin that it's actually just pushing on the bottom of the plate there, so I have a feeling once I get down towards the bottom it's going to bind or something else similar is going to happen, but that's about the best I can do. If I flip the rock over so I've got the wider part down in the bottom and actually on the clamps, I don't think I'll ever get it straight enough to hit that narrow piece of agate. Vein of agate is pretty narrow, and that's where I'm wanting to make my cut. So I'm going to start it up and see what I get. Alright, it's the next day. Let's look at this Thunderegg and see what it looks like. Alright, this is much better than the last couple of oddball things I've cut. I still don't know if I'd go as far as saying there's any plume in here, but we do have some nice oranges there on the margins. Maybe a crystal pocket that I missed, maybe a little common opal. And actually, I'd almost say this could be called a couple of Thundereggs in here, all grouped together in one chunk of rhyolite. So, you know the drill. It's time to get sanding. Okay, I've got this Del Norte, Colorado Thunderegg all polished up. Excuse the lack of continuity, but I wanted to get this wrapped up without going and watching the beginning of the video again to see what I had on and changing clothes. So here's this one, all shined up. Not the best polished job, but not bad. I'll look at that up close with you now. Not a bad polish. Rhyolite did pretty well. I love these different pockets in here. Here's the other half. Lots of oranges. Considering the other duds I've had recently, I'm pretty darn happy with this egg or cluster of eggs, or however you decide that you want to categorize this. Okay, hope you enjoyed Thunderegg Thursday with this Del Norte, Colorado Thunderegg. had a good time polishing it up. And next week I hope to have some Thundereggs from a little further away from Florida than Colorado. So see you next time.